Good morning guys and welcome back. I just stepped on a sprinkler. Today we are finally, hopefully, getting Zach some brakes in the E36. We've been kind of pushing this off since forever ago because his hard lines were stripped and we couldn't get the things off, so I think we're gonna cut them. Actually, I flared one fitting for my original BMW, but it was like the easiest thing ever, I think. I don't know what an E36 is, we'll look it up, but I remember them being bubble flares for some reason. No clue. We're getting the car up in the air. We would start it and move it, but it's like got this issue where the tire's rubbing, so we're gonna cut that real quick, get that in the garage, get Daquan's car out of the garage, and get to work on this thing and hopefully get some brakes in it, because if we get brakes in it, we'll be able to drive it up the road, and that'll be awesome. All right, so let me show you guys the problem real quick. Basically, he has this little piece right here we just need to cut off because it was rubbing the tire and we literally could not push it at all. So you're gonna nick that off on either side and we should be able to roll this thing right in the garage. All right, so we're putting the battery in out of Zach's other E36 and we're gonna swap that into the E36 that runs out front and drives because it'll charge it up. It is a good battery. But for now, this will allow us to move the E36 forward, get the GTO out, and then put this in the garage. Ready for this?
Are you nervous?
The muscle of garage sideways? Hell no, I ain't nervous. If it takes off, I'm just gonna drift it. It was loud. That was very loud. I was getting tempted to pull the hydro.
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright, let's get Daquan and his transless GTO out.
He's trying to shoot. Hold on, you're dragging the hose.
What hose?
The hose. Oh shit!
What? Oh, the hose! There was way too much exhaust. What the heck happened?
What the hell?
What's going on with the bumper right now? Oh, I see. There was way too much exhaust in there. I almost passed out.
You almost passed out with it on for 3 seconds.
There was a lot, actually. I ain't gonna lie.
Because I have holes in my floor. Jeez, Kira.
Sorry.
Why don't you just slam her down?
Shit's too low! Every time! V8s aren't supposed to do this. Hey, we almost actually got it. I think if we just air up the tires, it'll come up. Get to finally test out the jacking point we made. Put it right on that dot if you can. Oh my, dude, that is so cool. That is awesome. Look at that, them welds holding up. That's a success. Alright, so we are going to the store real quick, hopefully to get a flaring kit, fittings themselves that go like before the flares that you screw into each other, probably some hardline, which I think it's 3/16 because it's the same as the E30, and if not, we'll just look it all up online, get it all figured out, get everything we need, come back and hopefully get these brakes. As mentioned, double bubble flare. Okay. Alright, so we're back at the house. They had the fittings we actually needed. I believe they're 3/16 M10. So we're gonna pull off his rear wheels and hopefully get these brakes working and hopefully actually get some brakes today. That'll be good. Alright, so what we're gonna do for Zach's car, because it's so like rusty on the brake lines. Alright, so on an E36, there's a hard line that comes to the back. And then you got a rubber line like this that would go from that to another hard line that's like an S shape, and then another soft line comes off that to your caliper. We were going to replace both those lines, but we'd rather not touch them because we know they're going to strip. So the one is already cut from us taking it off, so we're going to re-flare the hard line off the chassis, screw this into it, and then we're going to re-flare the hard line between the two soft lines, screw this into it, and then leave the stock ones that are connected to the caliper on both sides, and that should give us brakes. We got to watch a tutorial of how to bubble flare real quick. After we get that figured out, we'll do it, and everything should be good, and we'll be able to bleed the brakes hopefully. Zoom in on that beauty. You don't even want to know what I just did. Hang on. Let me show you this real quick. Let me get my hat. Hang on. So we're gonna get so much hate on this, but this might be the most do-it-yourself thing I've ever seen or heard of in my life. Okay, so E36s suck. We just garage sideways engineered this shit. Where's the other brake line? I think it's on the... That's not it, but this will work. So basically what we were having a problem with, you got your first line on E36. It screws into this. We had to re-bubble flare this and put a new fitting on it. Okay, no problem, that's easy. Next step, there was a flare to a little S hard line in the middle here. Basically both bolts were stripped. I couldn't re-flare it because I couldn't get the thing in there. It was just an overall mess. So I basically took both of the flared, or both of the fittings from either side and welded them together. Yes, there's a hole going through there. As long as this doesn't leak, it screws into this side and screws into this side right here, just like that, and then goes right into the caliper. So as long as this does not leak, we should be good. We decided to take a quick lunch break, got some food. Zach's girlfriend, we're just gonna call her Kira. I got it. Kyra. And we got Zach here. I thought I said Kira, you said no.
No, I said no.
Illinois.
We're eating lunch. What you got on that sandwich, Zach? Don't.
Cheese, onions, green peppers, jalapenos, lettuce.
I like that shirt, man. Everyone needs to go to LZ's videos and tell them to sponsor Zach in the comments of LZ's videos.
I did a 180.
So, last year, for some of the older subscribers, you guys remember on Thanksgiving Day, what are you doing? On Thanksgiving Day, me and Zach drifted like all day, and like it was just like probably the best drift day we ever had. So this Thanksgiving, in a month from now pretty much, actually it would be 2 months, we are gonna redo all of those lines in the Kooky and the E36 LS. So that'll be really cool. If you guys want to go back and watch that video, I'll plug it in the top right corner right now. You can click on it and go check it out. That was a really good day and a really good video. Alright, so we just got back to the house.
Why are you staring at me?
No, I didn't really feel like putting it on myself. I'm all burnt out from that food right now. Taking off Zach's wheels, I'm gonna raise up his coilovers. We're gonna give him about another inch of clearance so we don't rip his front lip off just pushing it around. After we get this thing driving, we might lower it down again, but we need to dial in the fitment with the Hot Boy wheels, not some E36
They're on their way.
Alright, so we just finished up raising Zach's coilovers. We raised them both an inch. That should give us plenty of clearance. What's the next project, Zach? We're gonna do these hood pins?
We're gonna weld that hydro bracket on first and then do the hood pins.
Alright, good plan, good plan. Alright, so I just gave Zach a quick rundown on some welding tips. He's been wanting to learn, so he's gonna practice a little bit before I go ahead and weld the hydro plate. But yeah, you don't need the gloves for it, it'll be fine. You really don't.
I don't want to die.
You just want to keep a steady arc so it's not like sparking. I always do that. Check out Zach's new shifter. These are the best mods right here.
It needs to be forward more, like right here.
What?
It's too like, I'm like T-Rex arming it like.
Yeah, it probably should be moved forward. It looks cool though, let me see it. Move your hand real quick.
What?
I want to show them the shifter so they can see it.
What?
It's that Mishimoto shifter. That looks awesome. Got the hydro mount done, super sturdy. Waiting for it to cool down, and we'll get it back on there. Let's see that drive shaft. Let's see it. Oh, I can't even see it. The paint's too fresh. It does look really good, actually. Zach painted up the drive. Dang, you did do really good. Except for your handprints, it just got all over it.
Handprints.
I know. It does look really good, though. You gonna get that back in there? I think we are going to be ending today's video here. This weekend, we got a lot to do on this car.
Said,
huh?
if you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
If you like, well, if they like the video, I think they're gonna give it a thumbs up. I've never really said
like the video. Or anything.
I've never really said subscribe
like,
or anything except for the early days. I feel like
I think you've never said that.
I feel like ending videos and going like, comment, subscribe is just like you're pressed. Like if you guys like the videos, just stay here and watch the videos. I think we're gonna be ending today's video here, guys. Zach's throwing the drive shaft in. We'll be back again tomorrow because we got more to do on the E36. We could have got the brakes done today, but we ran into a problem where we didn't have the hard line, so I did what I did, which is what you guys saw, was weld the fittings together. It's not permanent. We just need to get some 3/16 line and order some 3/16 M10 fittings and then learn how to bubble flare properly. Probably need to watch some tutorials on that. And then once we get that, Zach will have some brakes, ready to rip down the road, get the dual calipers hooked up, ready to run some skids. Also, since you guys are gonna be watching this on Friday, the Kooky is not going to the shop this weekend. It will be the following weekend because my wiring stuff did not come in. I'm still missing my relays and my fuse box. So after we get that stuff, we'll get the switch panel all made up and then send it to the shop, go down there, hang out for a weekend, and get it running and hopefully driving. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time. I guess give it a thumbs up like Zach said. Peace. So satisfying.
Throwing your shaft up in there.